Good evening, dear Kuwait television viewers, and welcome to another new episode of your weekly program, Kuwait in 30 Minutes. The English News and Political Programs Department has prepared a variety of reports that highlight the main events that have recently taken place across Kuwait. Our committed team of reporters is constantly engaged in numerous events with the objective of keeping you, dear viewers, aware of the latest information, regulations, and policies. Our aim is to help you obtain information on the latest developments at the local scene. So stay tuned for more coming your way this evening. Dear Kuwait television viewers, welcome back to your show. With us tonight, a guest who is specialized in the field of history. Welcome to the show, Mr. Khalid Al-Shaddad. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are a Kuwait oil tanker employee, as I know, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you are also, or you were a student of the Arab Open University here in
Yes.
Kuwait. Then now you turned to the history field. Can you tell us how can you move from this field to another different one?
Generally, I am history interest, so I was trying to study history, but I couldn't. So
Okay.
when became the idea to establish Merkez Mu'arrikh, which we will talk about it,
Yes.
some of my friends talked to me about to establish a team for history field, build some areas to organize some lectures about
Yes.
history. So I said yes, and I go forward in this.
Because they told you
yeah.
about something that you really like it.
Yes,
The
yes.
history field.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Also, you had the program on YouTube, I guess,
Yeah,
2 years ago.
Yeah, I established a TV program
Okay.
on YouTube, Al Nadim.
Al Nadim, yes.
Al Nadim about only books, Arabic books.
Okay.
So I gave some ideas about some books only in Arabic language. I think it was 10 or 11 episodes. It was great, great
Yeah.
idea.
Not so
I
far
think
from the history also, like the Arab books, the Arab literature, it's kind of part of the history also, right?
Yeah, sure. Some of the books I presented about Algerian history,
Yes.
about Kuwait history, the son of Sindibad. It's a great book. It's like a history novel.
Okay.
This book is very, very good.
Is it for kids? Is it for kids or just for
No.
in
It's
general?
Yeah, in general.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's about Australian adventurers
Okay.
who traveled with the Kuwaiti navies.
Mhm.
Okay, I mean, yeah, back in history.
Yes, in the history.
يعني you said maybe 1930.
Okay.
In this era, because he was trying to sail with the Kuwaiti sailors to know how they sail with the old ships without machines, only
Okay.
with the winds and like that.
Mhm. So we will get back to you to talk more about the website and the Mu'arrikh program and everything. But now our team came to your project and we had like a small report telling the audience about this. So now, dear viewers, we will go to have this a report about Mu'arrikh. The Mu'arrikh Center launched the first historical online platform in Kuwait, which offers a great space for historians and researchers to get resources and share thoughts. More about this in our reporter with Haned El-Bloushi.
Al Mu'arrikh Center is a cultural initiative managed by magnificent youthful volunteers interested in presenting a new concept of loving history and studying it. Those volunteers believed in the power of history in making who we are and why we are the way we are. Al-Mu'arrikh Center celebrated the launching of the first historical online platform in Kuwait under the auspice of National Council of Culture, Arts and Letters and the Minister of Youths, and with attendance of the General Secretary of the National Council, Mr. Ali Al-Yoha.
Today launch our website. It covers many things about history. We started working in this field in 2015 by many lectures. We cooperate now with the Youth Ministry of Kuwait. We try to encourage youth people to read history again by different ways.
The platform is designed to create a space for young historians and researchers to get and give resources and share thoughts about various topics related to the history.
This website have many services for audience. First, we have the essays. We can encourage people by write again the history by let's say about like a new generation of history written to encourage young people to write again, also to encourage people to read history in different knowledge or different culture, let's say. So by a way, we trying to also put another language in this website beside Arabic. It is of course an Arabic language. Now we're trying to put English language to encourage Kuwaiti people or even the foreigner outside Kuwait to write with us in this website. So we are doing our best, let's say, to make this website very comfortable with users, and it is good with smartphones. It's almost like an app. We can use it very easy with the smartphones. You can see all our channels in social media.
The platform is also a part of the goals of Al-Mu'arrikh Center in spreading social awareness about the importance of heritage and modern history as they represent the national identity in any country, and to encourage people to read more about history. From Kuwait National Library, this was Hanadi Al-Ploushi reporting for Kuwait in 30 minutes.
Mr. Khalid Al-Shaddad, the Executive Manager of Mu'arrikh, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Now, we had this report. I know that maybe you gave us some information about the Mu'arrikh, but because we were limited to time, like 2-3 minutes only, and now we have the privilege that you are with us here today, we would like to hear more about the project itself. We want our audience to know more about it, more details, like when it was established for the first time, how did you get the idea of have this platform here in Kuwait?
In 2014, we met, me and Mr. Ahmed Smet, Abdallah Al-Abeid, and Abdallah Shatti, and other colleagues. We discussed how to encourage people to read history again, okay, and do something for history, because all of them, they graduate from Kuwait University History Department. Okay. Only me, I am outside
from
this field.
Branch, yes.
I am working in the management administrations. So we said we have to organize lectures because the audience here in Kuwait, they like this. Okay. Okay. So the ideas become following. So first, lectures. Okay. Okay. After that, we made some workshops. discussions, workshops also.
Yes.
After that, we decide to establish the platform, the website.
The Mu'arrikh,
Okay. One of them, Mr. Abdullah Al Ubaid, he is a PhD student now in Exeter. So he had this idea to establish something, encourage people in researching history.
Okay.
Okay. So we take this opportunity to establish the platform. We made some department inside the platform. You will find department about the books, history, our history books.
History books, yes.
Yeah. Okay. A department for the essays, articles, and we manage it to be similar to the blogging idea. Okay, because young people, they like blogging, and it was very popular in all websites and like social media, everything like that now.
It's a trend nowadays.
Yeah, it's a trend. Exactly. So we established it in this idea, in this way also.
So this was how it was established. Now back again to the aim. You said that, you mentioned that people like to hear about history and know about history. Was this the only aim behind this idea?
You mean the aim for
establishing the Mu'arrikh itself? Yes.
Yeah, we have many aims about Mu'arrikh Center. Okay, one of them to encourage people to read or write history again.
Yes.
Okay. Also, we have to do something for read history again.
Okay.
Yeah, some people, they read history. They know some subjects in history, but it's need to more
be
researching
reread again, like in different prospect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. And we cooperate with many institutes and organizations inside the Kuwait because we want to do something more and launch every environment here in Kuwait. Not only the history field. We also we had something about the theaters in Kuwait.
Okay.
Okay. The history of theaters in Kuwait.
Okay.
It is a good idea to do something like this. Okay.
And you will find many audience looking for this subject.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we are looking for this subjects by history.
Okay.
Okay. We researching about this this kind of history, this kind of knowledge. The history go everywhere, even the Information Ministry.
In the Ministry of Information, yes, right, of course.
Like
we have some videos that we received from your team. I think it was, they were talking about the making of this, or the sessions that you held in the Mu'arrikh platform. So we will have the first video now, less than 1 minute, and we will be back to continue our discussion. Welcome back again to the show. Mr. Khalid, this was your fifth season, I guess, in the Mu'arrikh platform, right? Which was titled Astur.
Yes.
Now we want to know more about this, the name and the story behind it.
Because I am reading a lot of books, a lot of researching about history field, about the history major. So when I read a book, it's about the history of the history.
Okay.
Let's say like this, the title. It is for Lebanese professor Wajih Kawtharani. He put some ideas about the name of history in Arabic word التاريخ and the other word أسطور or أساطير.
Okay.
Because when we read this word أساطير or أسطورة, we think it is like lies or something.
The artificial story. It's
functions.
Not the real
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yes, the fiction or.
Yeah,
right.
In this way. But he said no. This word, maybe it's mean history.
Okay.
Okay, and he put some similar, say, history astur, yani similar.
Okay, like a comparison.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
Like this. And his research about this word, I think take maybe 10 pages in this book.
Okay.
Talking about this
yes.
word. So I told my friend it's good to put this word in our season,
yes.
Make it like title,
okay.
Because this make people ask why Astor? What's
right.
mean Astor?
Like what's the meaning?
You know,
like
yeah, what's the meaning?
Right.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
And it was good, yeah. It's
okay.
good, yeah, he take us for asking, make people, I want to know
yes,
what's
want to know
the
more
meaning
about
this,
yes.
Because people, they think Astor is like function,
right.
yeah. Yes.
So can you tell us what will this season present? What in Astur exactly? Can you give us more details about the...
this season?
Yes, this season.
This season was about women in history.
Okay.
Like what you now show it in the report.
The video, yeah.
Yeah, the video about our third or second, I think, session.
Season? Okay.
Session inside
in
the
this
season.
Season,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Okay. It was, we hosted Dr. Zahra Bahzad. She is from Egypt. Okay. And she have a lot of research in about women in history.
Okay.
So we contact with her and ask her to come to Kuwait and talk about women in history in specific era, about Islamic history.
The Islamic history.
And she present a lot of document about that.
Okay, so the main title was the women in history.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially in the Islamic history.
No, only this
okay,
lecture.
Only for this lecture it was about the women.
Only this one about the history, but we have...
But you covered all other eras.
Yeah.
Okay.
We tried our best. First lecture was about Kuwait and Gulf, women in Gulf and Kuwait, presented by Mrs. Abrar Malik and Dr. Wafa Al-Sayyid, professor.
Okay.
She is from Bahrain, the Kingdom of Bahrain.
Okay. I'm sure that this part, especially in the Gulf area or in Kuwait, you had like so many stories about the role of women, what they do in politics and even during the invasion, the Iraqi invasion, the education, everything. I'm sure that you have like a very fruitful history about that. So we have another video now. We will take our audience to the second video and we will be back in less than 1 minute. Mr. Khaled, welcome back to the show. Now, we have another part of this, which is the online platform, Mu'arrikh.
Yes.
I want you to tell our audience, how did you get the idea and how long have you been working on it?
The idea became after we find some young people trying to write about history in the social media.
Okay.
For example, many of them trying to show how he is good in history field.
Okay.
Okay, but they are separates. They are not in good environment, or they cannot reach the academic people.
Okay.
So they don't.
They
know.
needed guidance.
Yes.
Needed someone to lead them to the right path.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So when we establish the platform, we understand. Okay, we can do something for these people.
Okay.
Okay, and also we are our team find this is a good idea to establish a platform for يعني similar, not very specific academic way to research, but يعني
but it can
good.
help.
Yeah.
Still, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Help young people to write.
Because they are the most people who use the technology and the social media, so they are the most category that needed that kind of platforms.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Also, we have يعني, in our platform some condition. If you want to write some blog or article, you have to make sure you have some rules and conditions inside this platform. You cannot write anything or do anything in this platform. You have to take some consider about some rules. Yeah.
Of course. This is kind of organizing this platform.
Yeah.
What about the participants? Who can participate in this? Is it open for the public, or
it's open.
Only students of history, or
it's open for all
anyone
people.
can
any
share?
people inside Kuwait or outside Kuwait.
Even outside Kuwait?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Some of the articles written by foreigner man, I don't remember now his name or his nationality, but it was written in English.
Okay.
Our friend or colleague Abdallah Lubaid translated to Arabic. Yeah, and we
you have someone to revise these the blogs or the essays they write. You have to revise it before publishing it.
Yeah,
right?
yes, yeah, of course.
Yeah. To make sure that everything is right, nothing.
Yeah, about the ideas and resource. Yes. One of our condition to make sure you read your resources.
Right, so that you can make sure that it's not
from your mind.
From his mind.
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
Like this.
Yes.
Also, we have some of our team revise the Arabic
language.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
To make sure it's correct.
It's corrected. Yes.
Yeah.
Now we have the third video with us, and we'll be back to conclude our interesting conversation with you today.
Thank you.
أحب أني أنا أسأل عن المسرح المدرسي، لأن الملاحظ أنه حاليا غائب بشكل كبير.
قصة المسرح في الكويت بسيطة، وممكن تلخيصها في 3 دقائق. ممكن الاستفاضة بالحديث عنها لساعات.
الآن هذا النوع من المسرحيات أو الألوان المتعددة في المسرح الكويتي هذه ما نشاهدها الآن. من يقود من؟ تحدث مع الفنانين الموجودين يقول لك هذا الجمهور يبي كذي.
في الوقت الراهن يعني من يمكن 20 سنة تراجعت العروض المسرحية في العالم كله، مو بس عندنا ولا بس في البلاد العربية، إنما في العالم كله.
Mr. Khalid, I think you would like to comment on the video that we have seen right now. Yes.
This is, I like this video because about theater in Kuwait, the story of theater in Kuwait. We host Abdulaziz Al Suraya. He was one of the people build the theaters in Kuwait. So it was good discussions with him about how they build and develop the theater in Kuwait. He make it very easy for us. He said how they take it parts by part, from beginning to until
Like
now.
timings,
Yeah.
according to the timings.
Yeah, because this is what we interest about.
Okay.
The history or the timeline of the theater in Kuwait.
Okay.
So he gave us.
It's a very interesting topic, I guess, because nowadays, or in the recent years here in Kuwait, we have so many festivals taking place across the country. So we have to have more than 1 or 2 theaters like before. So I think that's why this topic was very important for people to know the theaters around them, even the history around after each one, right?
Yeah, he told us how they, the old people,
Yes.
the first people, they take the courage to
start the first one.
Yes. Because he was one of them, yani.
Of course.
Okay. So why we talk about theater in Kuwait?
Yes.
Because we don't have a lot of documents about it.
Okay.
And he was one of them. So now we need
you have to seize the opportunity.
Yeah. Like this.
Of course, yes.
To encourage him or
to document the moment.
Yeah.
Like exactly, this. Yes. We were talking about how people can react or reach this platform. I know that you have a service of WhatsApp.
Yes.
How can people use it?
Easy, like what you
like
do.
To do what? I mean, they can. You have like a number, and people can upload the WhatsApp, and then do what? Can they send the essays or read through it? How can people use it?
It is separate. The WhatsApp, it's about our events.
Okay, to know more about the events.
Yeah.
Okay.
We put it in
like
this way.
you put announcements in the
yes.
during the WhatsApp.
We have broadcast list,
yes,
and we send for our participates about what we have next week or next month.
Yes.
But the website or platform. If you want to publish on our platform,
yes,
you have to go to the contact us service or menu inside the platform.
Yes.
You will find our email and
they can send use it. Okay.
After that we contact with him in good way, and I think inshallah. It's easy, yani. We publish for a lot of people now.
Everyone now.
Yeah.
Yes. Now we have the last video from the Mu'arrikh platform, and we will be back. Mr. Khaled Shaddad, it was a very interesting interview with us today in this episode of Kuwait in 30 minutes. Do you want to share any thoughts or any last thoughts with the audience before we conclude our episode today?
First, I will say thank you for all the team, this good program. And we tell our audience, come and present our 5th season, Astor, and know a lot of women in history.
It's a good invitation for all our audience to come and visit the platform and know more about the women, the role of women in history, or the history in general through the Mu'arrikh. Thank you so much for being with us today, and inshallah this will not be the last time. Thank you.
Inshallah. Thank you.
So this brings us to the conclusion of tonight's episode of Kuwait in 30 minutes. We hope to see you again same time next week. Our highly dedicated team of correspondents is constantly out in the field, searching for reports that matter most to you. Thank you for joining us tonight, and see you next week with more exclusive reports. Have a good night.